Okay, so in this video, what we're gonna show you is stop loss issue. Okay, so Lander wanted to take the break of 623. You can see my cursor; it's 623 right there, 623, right? But remember this what happened is SPY came down and then it went back up, and then Lander drew this zone and we drew this zone too. What is this zone? It's the lowest candle, which is a fractal, and another nearest fractal. So I can tell you that the zone which we drew is valid, right? Now what was happening is, what the goal was is, if it fills somewhere within this zone and pushes out red to green, we can take it with correlation, right? So I'm gonna replay this and I'll show you what happened, right? This is what happened following candle, boom, right? And as soon as this happened, what I saw is huge levels here, right? As soon as that happened, I could see that Nvidia was also making a huge candle, broke a whole number. Qs broke a pre-market low. I was like, and this happened a second later. Bottom of the zone is 623, 625, and I pushed right down there. Underneath here, somewhere I got somewhere here 620s. I got in there, and I was like, okay, now where is going to be my stop loss? Normally, I was going to say stop loss is going to be above the top of this candle, but no, the stop loss has to be as top of this candle, which is around. Which is around 19, around 38 pips, right? Top of this about 36 pips, okay, about 17 cents higher. Now the problem is that what happened is the next candle, SPY didn't come back down 623. The next candle went up first and then it came back down again. Okay, as you can see, it went up, right? Now as it went up to 37, it cleared my hypothetical stop loss at the top of the zone. Why is the top of the zone here? Because it's the lowest here and then the lowest down there. So therefore, not because of this wick here, it's wick to wick, remember? So it was here, right there, right? So the around 36, 37 is where I drew the zone. The problem with that is it went up to 38, 39. Maybe I think I even saw 40, as you can see, and then come back down again. So what we need to do is, whenever the wick makes, whenever the candle retraces back, and let's say 36 is your stop loss, we can't just stop at 36. We gotta see if it breaks that level, in this case 35, 36, with gusto on the tape, and then we get out. Here in this case I saw 36, 37, 38, 39, and back 38, then 40, and come right back down again, right? So what do you think the stop loss was when I got to around 38, 39? Well, I saw 6.45. Okay, we have seen several scenarios where Donnie has stayed till 10, 10.2, 10.3, and then he's like, oh, if auto stops me at 11, I'll stop at 11. This is because this is in accordance to that kind of play, right? Now what was Nvidia doing at this time? Nvidia was bouncing off the whole number. Qs was bouncing up pre-market low. So we are taking a look at both those correlations as well, right? We're not just taking care of just one, right? Next candle that also did pretty much similar. Okay, as you can see, it did the same thing again, came back in here around the 40s, but again you see Nvidia and Qs, they didn't break any levels either, and the break above here to above the 35, 36 level was very slow. It was just like 37, 39, 37 again, 34, 30, 40. It didn't go 35, 41, 42. No, then I would have gotten out, because it's going up with aggression, right? The whole movement from here, as soon as it, like, we entered here at 21, 20s, 19s, but the whole move up here was slow, very slow. And the moment it did that, you already know what happened, right? And as you can see, we got out right up there, somewhere here at 39 at 6.45%. I can almost guarantee you, Donnie's not here, but he would have stayed here and take a look, have a look. Eventually it did go down, and SPY started giving us one of the best trades there is, right? So the moral of the story is, yes, our identification of this zone was correct, right? We should have entered somewhere here as it filled, but we're like, okay, well, we'll wait till the bottom of the zone. With momentum, I entered here, that's correct. And then the stop loss above 37 is also correct. However, as you can see, just because the number on the stop loss is hit doesn't mean that there is no way this trade will not go back, especially if you see the correlation still holding. Nvidia was testing a whole number, Qs was testing a pre-market low, this is testing the top of the zone. It's not pushed past the top of the zone with aggression. Stay in there. right? I can almost guarantee you Donnie and Jeff would have stayed in there. Jeff was late, Donnie's not here. But had you stayed in there, instead of getting 6.45%, take a look at how much lower. You actually got a whole dollar move out of it. It almost went to $2 now in this case, right? So this was a great trade. Had you stayed true with the stop loss. So next time, don't just take the number just because it hit. Wait and see if it's going back. Even if you get in here at 19 and going back up with super regression 23, then sure. But the whole day was just 23, 27, 34, comes back down 30, 31, 37, 38, comes back down 34, 37, 38, like that. It's not an aggressive move upstairs. If it was an aggressive move upstairs, I would have taken gotten out, right? So moral of the story is, yes, you let a stop loss was technical, but stay a little bit above. You just might be able to get it, especially at 6.45%, right? Your stop loss is usually between 5 and 8%. At least let it go and float. See what happens, especially at these areas where the market tends, if it's going slow, there's a good chance it might just pull right back, plus or minus a few cents above your stop loss, and then pull back and then give you a nice profit.